4 greater than 1 they are saying, and then greater than 3. I mean, if it is SN2 reactivity, that there is wrong, because it is a 2 degree high. It is a 2 degree high, and 4 is basically your 4, and they are saying 4, 1. 1 is basically 1 degree high and benzoic high. So obviously it cannot be. 1 degree should be greater than 2 degree, should be greater than 3 degree as far as SN2 reactivity is concerned. So therefore D will not be correct. D will not be correct. So this is my conclusion. This is my experience that it should happen in practical also. So those are the answers you can note down in the right side. Next, question number 30. Question number 30, yes. It is a very famous question, you know, because we know the 3-center 2-electron bond forms. Like in question, the AlCH3 thrice they have given. The AlCH3 thrice has a 3-center 2-electron bonds in its dimeristicity. Yes, it is correct. Aluminium is a CH3. Let's say these are normal CH3 bonds. And over here it is CH3. And over the aluminium, it is a CH3. It is a CH3. It is a CH3 basically. And you know, this is basically empty sp3. You can say it is empty. We can say it is aluminium empty sp3. That is your sp3 with, let's say, 2 electrons over here, and this is sp3 with empty orbital, and this is sp3. This is basically your carbon. This is your hydrogen. 3 hydrogen atoms are there, and these 3 hydrogen atoms are there. So you can say that this CH3 will be having, this is empty orbital, this is filled orbital. Similarly over here I can say that these are the filled orbitals. These are the filled orbitals, and for the carbon it is also like this. It is a filled orbital. Over here it is like this, and this like this. Empty orbital over here for the aluminium. So 3-center 2-electron bonds can form. This is basically a 3-center 2-electron bond in diametric structure. In B2H6 or similar kind of compound. B is sp3. sp3 hydrogen orbital. It is empty. Hydrogen 1s. It is boron. It is sp3. This is H. Again 1H will come over here. This is again like this. It is 1s. It is sp3. Now over here there is 2 electron, and so this is empty. So this is filled between hydrogen and boron. This is empty, and so these two are the hydrogens. You can say like this. Hydrogen like this. It is also, you can say, 3-dimensional view. It is hydrogen. It is a hydrogen B2H6. It is a very famous compound where it is 3-center 2-electron bond or banana bond forms basically. It is 3C2 electron bond. It is 3C2 electron bond. So it forms. Next is AlCl3 has the 3-center 2-electron bonds in diametric structure. It is wrong. AlCl3 is basically a very famous compound. Aluminium chlorine. That is aluminium. That is chlorine. So when chlorine donates the lone pair to the sp3, this is sp3. Now it is sp3 after dimerization. This is sp3. So in that case, this is basically 3-center, and you know this is a 4 electron. There is 2 electron more. So 3-center 4. One is a coordinate bond. This is basically coordinate bond. You can say this is a covalent bond. This is a coordinate bond. This is a covalent bond. This is a coordinate bond. So therefore 3-center and 4 electron combination. So C is not the correct, and D, the Lewis acidity of BCl3 is greater than that of AlCl3 is not again wrong. We can prove it in Friedel-Crafts alkylation or acylation reaction where we use AlCl3 basically. AlCl3 is basically much greater than stronger Lewis acid than BCl3. The reason being that aluminium chlorine, see, aluminium chlorine is like this, is sp2 hybridized aluminium. So this is basically 3pz orbital, and over here chlorine has got lone pair in 3pz orbital. This back donation is less characteristic, less effective because the distance between very high. In case of BCl3, it is 2pz. It is basically 2pz, and this chlorine 3pz. So this back donation is more fruitful, this back bonding is more possible because of this thing, that short bond distance, long bond distance. So therefore AlCl3, in which this orbital will be remaining more times empty than this B empty orbital. Actually over here you can see that BCl3 molecule, this kind of structure actually happens minus ClCl most of all the time. So boron's empty orbital is vanished, but aluminium's empty orbital is still remaining. So therefore AlCl3 is much more stronger than BCl3. Next we'll come to question number 31. Next we'll come to question number 31. Question number 31. What it is saying basically? Question number 31. Question number 31. The options with only amphoteric oxides are. This is basically the kind of you can say the level of IQ is required, or some kind of chemistry you must know that with higher oxidation state metals even forms the oxides acidic. In the lower oxidation states they make the basic, and in between they make the amphoteric. For example, option A is just it is knowing the fact that, for example, over here Cr2O3 chromium is plus 3 basically, so it is amphoteric. And if you see beryllium oxide, BO, this is also amphoteric. What is the meaning of amphoteric? Means it can react with acid or it can react with base simultaneously. Beryllium oxide is amphoteric. SNO is also amphoteric. Astonishingly, SNO is amphoteric, and SNO is plus 4 oxidation, it is plus 2. Both are basically astonishingly amphoteric. It is a plus 2 amphoteric. So this is a combination of amphoteric oxides, and also D also has been found. D is also over here where zinc oxide is there. Zinc oxide is famous amphoteric compound which can react with HCl and NaOH, and then Al2 is also amphoteric. We know it can also react with acid and base. You can see the reaction standard reacting anywhere. PbO is amphoteric, and PbO2 where it is again plus 4 oxidation but still it is amphoteric. So A and D basically are the correct options. Next we will go to question number 32. Next we will go to question number 32. Question number 32. Over here is a beautiful question. Compounds P and R upon ozonolalysis produces Q and S. So P basically gives you it is O3 and CH2Cl2, that is dichloromethane, and number 2 zinc, distillation. And yesterday also I told many of my students that ozonolysis is compulsory will come along with Cannizzaro reaction or aldol. It is compulsory, every year it comes, and we cannot skip this particular reaction. So it is giving Q, the formula is C8H8O, carefully you remember, and carefully you see number 1 and number 2 basically with your the R giving you O3, number 1 O3, CH2Cl2, and number 2 is basically zinc distillation, ZH2O. It is giving you basically S, and this is also C8H8O. Now that means what we are saying now, you have to follow this, that Q and S is this. So try to understand that Q and S both are basically C8H8O. Both are Q and S, C8H8O. Q undergoes Cannizzaro, so it gives Cannizzaro. Which gives Cannizzaro? Cannizzaro's reaction given by those carbonic compounds which does not have alpha hydrogen, excepting isobutyraldehyde. Excepting Cannizzaro's reaction, Q responding, but Q is not responding, not haloform. So Q is not responding haloform. So it is not giving haloform. So Q should not have any group. Good means ketomethyl group. Obviously, should not have ketomethyl group so that it can be haloform. And what is S characteristics? Characteristics of S is that opposite. S undergoes haloform. It can undergo haloform. That means haloform reaction means it should have ketomethyl group present. It should have ketomethyl group present. So that means it should have. It is giving haloform, but it is not giving Cannizzaro's reaction. Cannizzaro's reaction. That means it does not have alpha hydrogen. It does not give. That means it does not have alpha hydrogen. Very interestingly, it is very interesting fact. So now looking at this, let us choose. They are saying the options with suitable combination of P and R. P and R. This P you have to find and R you have to find. So that means your P should be such a Q that which is give only Cannizzaro's reaction. For example, if you choose the option A, let's say I am choosing the option A. Let's choose the option A. Over here, if I have to remove, over here I am taking over here, I am taking option A. In option A, if you see the ozonolysis of the reaction, if it is P, if I say, then we get, after ozonolysis, we get the product as this double bond loop H, that is a methyl, ethyl methyl, it is like this, and we get formaldehyde CH2 double bond. Just look at over here, A compound ozonolysis. I am talking about the selecting P. P is giving this. So here it can undergo Cannizzaro reaction because C8H2 has to be followed. See over here 1, 6, 7, 1, 8. So it is C8H2. Yes. So therefore A option for P is correct. For P option is correct. And for R, if you see that R is giving what? So R here R is giving in A option. That is basically benzaldehyde, and you are getting basically C double bond O CH3 plus you are getting CH2 double bond. Again you have to check whether it is basically C8H8 or not. Yes, it is C8H8. So 2 plus 6 is C8H8. Yes, correct. C it is gives it has got pitomethyl group, so it will got haloform reaction. So therefore A answer 32A answer is correct. 32A option is correct. Again if you see B option also gives you same thing. B option, if you see the B option, is also correct because just look at what B gives. B gives basically by ozonolysis, it is only meta position, CH3, everything is same. It is this, it is your CH, double bond C, it is your H, it is your CH3. CH3 if it breaks down, so you get what? You get C double bond O H and the CH3 plus you get what? CH3 CH8. Just look at that it is C8H8 1, 2, 1, 6, 7, 8 C8C. It gives Cannizzaro reaction but it fails to give haloform reaction. So therefore we can say 32 A is correct, B is correct. I think B is also, I think Suzanne. Also if you see, let's talk about other part. So it is P is correct, right? So therefore if you see the next part for the R combination, what is R? R they are given as this is this benzene ring, this is basically C, it is a CH3 double bond after ozonolysis plus CH3 C double bond CH3. Again just look at this has got pitomethyl group, will respond to haloform reaction. Yes, so B option is correct. Then come to C option. Very simple, just to find, put the oxygen in between. For the C option you can see that it is basically you are getting CH, it is the ortho position, and then it is C double bond, it is your H. For the P option, for the P choosing P I am doing and acetone CH2 CO CH3. So yes, this will also give the Cannizzaro reaction. So and for the R part you can choose that like this. For example, for R part it is CH3, it is like this. Second part CH3 double bond and then CH3 CHO. So just for example, this is also you can see 1 2 3 1 2 3 6 3 9 1 that is COCH, right? So 1 2 1 2 6 9. So it cannot be C8H8. Yes, so it is not possible. So C is not possible because it becomes 1 2 3 and then 6 9. So it is exceeding the molecular formula. So therefore C is not correct. And if you see the D option, last option you can check. D option you can check. See, very interestingly, they have increased the carbon number over here. Then D option if you see, then you are getting again after ozonolysis for P choosing CH3, it is your C double bond O, it is H, and you are getting CH2 double bond O. Yes, this will give the Cannizzaro reaction. And for the R part, you can just check out that D option in the second part CH3, it is the C double bond O CH3. Again it is exerting. So therefore D's option is not correct. So A and B are correct options for 32. Next, we'll come to again another interesting inorganic chemistry part. Inorganic chemistry reaction 33, question number 33. They are saying that upon heating KCl3, the reaction basically will come across in class 9-10. That is KCl3, if you heat KCl3 to KCl3 in presence of amino catalyst, you get a low temperature around 300 degrees centigrade, you get 2 KCl plus CO2. So quite natural, this oxygen is basically, and our question is W. it is oxygen is W. Now they are saying that W is from excess amount of W, that is O2 plus, you can say, phosphorus. They are saying with white phosphorus, obviously P4 will give you P4O10, and it's 5O2, P4O10, and obviously this is your X, means your X, P4O10X, and the reaction X with HNO3. So if I talk about P4O10, then plus HNO3 gives you beta phosphoric acid, and obviously nitric acid will be dehydrated, HPO3 plus N2O5, because nitrogen cannot change the oxidation number. It is simple dehydration reaction. Plus 5, it is phosphorus plus 5, it is also plus simple, it is water transfer reaction from HNO3 to P4O10. So therefore you can get that it is your HNO3 gives Y and Z. So you can say it is your Y and Z. Basically it is your Y, it is your Y and it is Z according to the options. So therefore you can say question number 33 is question number 33. Answers will be, for the 33 answer is C, and 34 the answer will be B. They are the answers. So next, again another interesting story of organic chemistry. You should be thankful that IIT has given good questions this time. Question number 35 is a paragraph 2 basically. Paragraph 2, they are saying the reaction of compound P with CH3 is a very interesting reaction. Just look at, they are given the question as this. It is your CH3, CH2 like this, and the para position is basically this C double bond of OET. Just count the carbon 1, 2, 1, 2 and COPT. Now if you know that CH3 may be, if you give excess CH3 in here, what happens? First it attacks over here, it goes out by SN2H2 mechanism, and then it becomes ketone. Again you give 2 moles of Grignard reagent to get basically alcohol at this part after acidification. So therefore they are saying it is giving this this tertiary butyl group over here, and over here this, and obviously it will be CH2, it will be OH. Just count the carbon 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, correct, OH. So they are saying that P with this excess followed by addition of H2O, followed by addition number 1 and number H2O, and then it is giving you number 2 water, you are getting this. After that, what they are saying is that the compound Q on treatment H2 is for 10 0 degree centigrade. So if you give H plus at 0 degree centigrade, so basically this is your Q, this is basically Q, this is your P, and they are saying H plus at 0 degrees. Why they are calling 0 degree centigrade? Because they are not wanting to dehydrate it, it wants to cyclize. So therefore this H plus basically makes OH2 plus, they will make this basically like this, OH2 plus, and this is tertiary butyl cation. This water will go out, giving rise to a very nice system by which it can cyclize, because they are getting 5 member ring in that. This plus, it is like this, and then obviously by aromatic electrophilic substitution you can get the loss of corresponding hydrogen. From here you will be getting basically a cyclic product, very nicely cyclic product, and over here you get this like this, and over here this. So obviously it is your basically your 0R, it is basically R, and if you give the reaction of R with CH2COCl, it is very simple Frederick acylation reaction, CH2COCl and anhydrous AlCl3. AlCl3 if you give, obviously you will get the acylation, Frederick acylation, and obviously this is like this, and you know that there is basically methyl. So now this position is there. We have cyclized this way, right? We have cyclized this way. Okay. Now CH2COCl. So this CH2CO plus basically will come inside with Cl minus CH2CO plus. Where to go? Now look back over here. This is orthoparadiacting. This is also orthoparadiacting. Now with respect to this, it is a para. See which one is more donating. You have to consider. See, it is a CH2 basically over here. They will forcefully they will show hyperconjugation effect basically. If they show more hyperconjugation effect, because in this position they are remaining same. For this position will govern basically. So with respect to this ortho and this is the para is block, so obviously it will be C double bond rho CH3. It's a very interesting question, and very interesting question is the application of hyperconjugation. Hyperconjugation and this basically your S. So therefore they are questioning is that product S is, so therefore I have said that product S is this. So answer choice for 35 is A. And from 36, it is another interesting study that just look at 36. What is they are asking? The reaction Q2R and R2S. That means it is your Q, Q2 it is your R, this is basically R. So Q2R is what? Q is the alcohol, it is the R cyclized product. It is basically alpha alkylation because your alkyl cation is coming inside. So further alkylation. So therefore 36 further alkylation and then further acylation. Again it is acylation because they are saying from Q to R, R to S. So this Q to R and R to S. So here acylation is taking place. Friedel-Crafts acylation is taking place over here. So therefore answer choice 36 will be D. Next. Oh, that's enough for the answers for this year JEE Advanced. It is so comfortable. I think students are felt very who are fundamentally really good. I have seen many students in Mumbai and outside Mumbai also across India. I have seen students, they will definitely getting at least 95 to 96% answer marks in IDE Advanced this year 2017, and I feel that on average the percentage, the lowest, if you talk about the chemistry lowest percentage which can be obtained, it can be not less, no, should not be long less than 35%. At least minimum 35% can be easily obtained by any normal JEE aspirant, and maximum limit can be 95%, I believe. So therefore, to have any other further query, you can write me at a_maju@readymail.com for further contact, and also my mobile number is 7506-429-414. My name is AMITAVA Mazumder. I am presently located in Mumbai. And my website is www.Mazumder Classes. You remember my spelling, Mazumder Classes.com. This is basically I am present in Hiranandani, Mumbai, Powai Hiranandani. So I will welcome your, and this is also India. This is India. If you have any query, any kind of query, you can call me at this number 7506-429-414, and my email ID is a_maju@readymail.com. Yes, I can present you many things that you require later on. Thank you very much.